Bill Gates is once again having a little dig at Elon Musk here. Is he right? Is he wrong? Or is he just bored? Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Now, the reason that I bring this up is quite interesting because Bill Gates said the Tesla Semi wouldn't work. He literally said that the vehicle was, well, he said something similar to what Mercedes said about it being physically impossible, about electric semis just being something that would never work. Now, I don't think Gates pays a lot of attention to electric vehicle technology, battery technology. He really had no idea what he was talking about because at the time there was already electric trucks that were working on the roads. And we were looking at really the infancy of this technology. He sort of did look a bit silly when he made those comments because most of you guys already knew that that was wrong. And for some reason, Gates didn't. Personally, I'm not a fan of people who open their mouths and say things about stuff they have no idea what they're talking about. I find it hard to deal with that personally. Now, if someone tells me, hey, you're wrong, you said this wrong, you thought this, that happens all the time. And I think, thank you for letting me know that. Generally, though, I try to stick to topics I know something about. I don't really say much about, say, what Bill Gates is working on at Microsoft when he was at Microsoft, or what he's working about in terms of toilets and vaccines and things like that. I don't really understand that stuff, so I don't talk about those topics too much. But it seems as though Gates, well, he just wants to have a little dig at Elon Musk and Tesla. I'm not sure that I really like this. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. What did he actually say though? Well, first, Bill Gates and Elon Musk have a bit of a bizarre relationship. It seems to me as though Elon was sort of interested to some degree of potentially collaborating with Gates when he suggested it, but then, well, we all know what happened next. Now, Gates was interviewed by the BBC very recently, and he said Musk's visions of eventually colonizing Mars are very expensive and not a good use of his finances. In other words, he believes that Musk is wasting his money as it could be spent on other things to improve life on Earth. Now, as far as I'm aware, it's not really taking up a large percentage of Elon Musk's money. I think that Twitter is probably taking up way more than that. Maybe that would have been a better example. And he probably would have been right by saying, Twitter's a waste of money. He could spend that money better elsewhere. I think Elon Musk would probably even agree with that, considering he tried to back out of the deal. He's one of those things where I think he got excited about this idea of revamping a business and then realized that actually it wasn't the greatest idea. He tried to back out of it. Then he realized that he kind of couldn't. That's my take. What are your thoughts on that? Now, he said it's actually quite expensive to go to Mars. You can buy measles vaccines and save lives for $1,000 per life saved. And so it just sort of grounds you, as in, don't go to Mars. Now, the first thing that strikes me is he right? Can you save lives with $1,000? Well, can you save one life for $1,000? Well, first of all, I'm assuming you can. Bill Gates would know, right? Now, I actually looked up the cost of the measles vaccine because I thought, that seems expensive. Bill Gates is saying it costs $1,000 to save one life. Is this actually true? I mean, far out. $1,000 for one dose of a measles vaccine. And the thing is, most of the doctors administering these vaccines in Africa are working for free. They're amazing. These people are just absolute legends. I personally think they take the cake over Bill Gates in terms of their actual real commitment to philanthropy because they're on the ground. They're taking risks. They're actually often getting diseases themselves, committing their lives to actually saving people. I think that's legitimately incredible. If you do that, hats off to you. You are an absolute legend. However, I looked up the cost. Guess what? It costs $89.86 to buy the Phoenix measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine. What about the MMROI version? Well, that one costs $89 as well. So you can actually get 10 of these vaccines and still have money left over. Maybe Bill Gates just got his numbers mixed up. Once again, does sound a little bit like the semi thing though to me. However, that said, I think he does maybe have a little point here that, Elon could probably better spend some of his money on vaccines. Or could he? Well, I have a different take on that. The reason that I have a different take on that is if we don't have a planet, then it's no good saving any of us at all. I mean, you could give me a magic rocket suit, you could give me immortality, you could turn me into Iron Man, If I've got no planet to land back onto, then there's not much good in that either. Now, Gates was once the world's richest person, but to his credit, he has spent much of his fortune on things like vaccine development and philanthropy. He believes that despite Musk's commitment to the colonization of Mars, the Tesla CEO would be a great philanthropist. He said, obviously, things like Tesla are having a positive impact, without being a form of philanthropy. Now, I'm not sure I truly agree with that. It depends on how you define the terminology. Musk, says Teslarati, has always been confused by Gates' tone on Tesla, which has often been negative, especially as it is the company that's widely regarded as the undisputed leader in EVs, and really the company that set off this whole electric vehicle revolution. Not just the electric vehicle revolution, but the renewable energy revolution. Yeah, sure, there's many companies involved in this, but Tesla has just been the centerpiece. It's been kind of the vehicle to push everything along at a much, much faster speed. Their success has unquestionably made everything happen faster. Additionally, it has helped move the mission of sustainability, says Teslarati, forward through not only vehicles, but also viable energy solutions. And that's very true as well. I mean, Tesla has installed battery packs many places around the world, and they haven't really made any profit from their energy division. It's almost been like a form of philanthropy in itself, to be fair. Now, Gates at one time asked Musk if he would be interested in working together for philanthropy possibilities. Do you still have a $500 million short position in Tesla? Musk said back to Gates. Now, Gates said that he hadn't closed out his short position, and that was enough for Musk to deny any possibility of working together, which is fair. Sorry, but I cannot take your philanthropy on climate change seriously when you have a massive short position against Tesla, the company doing the most to solve climate change. That's what Musk said in response. Why on earth would Bill Gates have a $500 million short position on Tesla? The guy is full of contradictions. On the one hand, massive kudos to him for all the philanthropy he's done. Some people think he has ulterior motives. That may be the case. I don't actually know for sure. I can't say for sure. But I've got to say, as far as I can tell, he has given a lot of money to charity. But on the other hand, he's got a $500 million short position on Tesla. That just doesn't add up. That's just so strange. I don't understand that. And I've never understood this guy. I've never understood Bill Gates. I've never understood why he's so divisive. Like, why is the guy doing this kind of stuff? On the one hand, he's doing great things, or it appears to be. On the other hand, he's just doing things that are bizarre. Well, I think Tesla's an amazing company, he said. I wish I'd, owned, been more on the long side, Gates said in an interview with Bloomberg a few days later. But, it's great. And, I have lots of relatives who own Teslas that I've helped buy for them. Okay, so nothing but positive thoughts about Tesla and its role. Positive thoughts are one thing, actions, they're entirely different. Now, I think both men are right on some things and wrong on others. But I've got to say, I do kind of think if you're Elon Musk, you'd be thinking, what is with this pesky mosquito trying to bite me? Just leave me alone. I mean, realistically, we all pile on to Elon Musk if he makes comments like this. Is it really fair that we give Bill Gates a free go and just let him just say whatever the hell he wants, even if it doesn't make any sense? I don't think it is. But maybe I'm just missing the full picture here. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.